Have you ever asked yourself why some people seem to live life more easily? Why they appear healthier, more energetic, and happier? Is there a secret formula they know but you don't? Let me tell you a story. You know those giant circus elephants? The ones strong enough to pull a tree out from its roots. And yet they tie these massive elephants to a tiny wooden stake with a thin rope. The elephant doesn't even try to break free. Do you know why? Because when the elephant was just a baby, they tied it to that same stake with that same rope. Back then, it tried many times to escape. It struggled and pulled, but it wasn't strong enough. So its mind formed an unshakable belief. The rope is stronger than I am. Now the elephant has grown up. It has the strength to snap that rope effortlessly, but the old mental program, that limiting belief in its mind, tells it there is no point in trying. What is that thin rope in your life? The message you are about to hear is about the false beliefs learned in the past or absorbed from others that became imprinted in your subconscious. Chronic stress, poor nutrition, lack of sleep, loneliness, at the root of all of these mental programs. Today, we are going to change what you call fate. We will identify those ropes and cut each one using powerful subconscious reprogramming affirmations. By the end of this journey, you won't just learn the secrets of healthier and happier people. You will learn how to install those mental programs into your own mind. The 10 mental keys we will explore today are the body's wisdom, staying in flow, the joy of movement, living fuel, restorative sleep, inner compass, the power of connection. Flexible mind, the healing of now, captain of your life. The body's wisdom. Discover the doctor within healthy. People don't see their bodies as enemies, but as allies with incredible self-healing abilities. This is not just a belief, it's a scientific truth. Our bodies are programmed through millions of years of evolution to survive, heal, and regenerate. When you feel pain in your body, what is your first reaction? Do you panic and search symptoms online? Do you think, oh no, it must be something serious? These reactions are natural but harmful. This mindset activates a subconscious program that says, the body is fragile, weak, and vulnerable to illness. And activating this program has real physical consequences. When you constantly expect illness, your body releases excessive cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol suppresses your immune system and weakens your defenses. In other words, worry literally increases your chances of getting sick. Healthy people, however, operate from a different internal program. They see the body as an ally. When they feel discomfort, instead of panicking, they listen. They ask what the body is trying to say. Maybe I need to slow down. I need more water. I'm stressed, time to rest. Maybe this position is not good for me. They see pain not as a threat, but as a message. They remember how a cut on the finger heals perfectly on its own. They know that the same intelligence is working throughout every cell of their body. A mild eye infection clears on its own. Broken bones heal and become stronger. These miracles happen every day inside billions of bodies. This trust, this inner calm, is one of the strongest supports of the body's natural healing processes. Say this every morning and every night. My body is naturally wise and healthy. Every cell in me is filled with life energy. My body is constantly renewing and healing itself. I trust it, and I listen to it with love. Stay in flow. Let go of the whip of stress. What destroys the lives of healthy and long-living people is not germs or one specific food, it's chronic stress. Stress is the body's emergency response system, the fight or flight mode. In ancient times, if a lion was chasing you, this system saved your life. Adrenaline surged, muscles tightened, digestion shut down so all energy could go to survival. The body releases cortisol to help in those moments. But in modern life, stress never ends. Work pressure, financial concerns, relationship struggles, health worries, social media noise, it's constant. Cortisol remains chronically high. Long-term high cortisol does what? It suppresses the immune system, disrupts digestion, raises blood pressure, accelerates cellular aging, damages memory, ruins sleep. Stress, quite literally, eats your body from the inside out. And what is the root belief behind stress? I must control everything. Most of us believe we need to manage every detail of life. But the truth is, most things are not in our control. The economy will rise and fall. People may disappoint you. Illness and loss are part of life. Healthy people accept this truth. They are like surfers in the ocean. A surfer does not try to control the waves. They learn to ride them. They adapt. They stay in flow. Whenever you feel stressed, say, I focus on what I can control, and I peacefully release what I cannot. I trust the natural flow of life and meet every situation with calm. I am safe. 3. The joy of movement. Your body is not a prison. Our bodies are designed for movement. For millions of years, our ancestors hunted, climbed, ran, swam, and worked. When the body does not move, it begins to rust like a car left in a garage. Joints stiffen, muscles weaken, energy drops, digestion slows. So why do we avoid movement? Because we carry the belief, exercise is not for me, or exercise is hard, boring, and painful. We learn this through childhood experiences, being picked last in sports, being embarrassed in gym class, or growing up in a family that didn't move much. These experiences became subconscious programs. Healthy people view movement completely differently. For them, movement is not exercise, it is life. Dancing, walking, gardening, climbing stairs, cycling. All are forms of joyful movement. They choose movement that feels good to them. One person loves dancing to music. Another enjoys soccer with friends. Someone else takes joy in gardening. Couples walk together in nature. For them, movement is not a task or obligation. It is a natural, enjoyable part of life. Say daily, I love moving my body. Movement gives me energy, joy, and strength. Every day I discover new ways to move that feel good to me. My body is strong and flexible. Living fuel. Your body deserves the best materials. Think of your body as a high-performance race car. Even with the best engine, if you use poor quality fuel, what happens? It sputters, weakens, breaks down, and loses power. The food we eat is the fuel for our body. We are literally built out of what we consume. We either build strong, vibrant cells by choosing real, nutrient-rich foods, or weak, depleted cells by choosing processed, sugary foods. The choice is entirely ours. But the food industry has pushed a powerful belief. Healthy eating is difficult, expensive, and not enjoyable. The real pleasure comes from unhealthy food. This lie has been drilled into us for years. Salads are seen as punishment. Desserts are seen as reward. Healthy meals seem time-consuming, while packaged food feels easy. So when we try to eat healthy, we feel deprived and soon return to old habits. Healthy and long-living people have broken this illusion. They enjoy the natural flavor of real foods. They savor the freshness of colorful salads, the sweetness of fruit, the aroma of freshly cooked vegetables. For them, eating healthy is not deprivation, it is an act of love toward their body. Say daily, I choose foods that nourish, energize, and heal my body. I enjoy eating healthy. Every bite increases my vitality and well-being. I deserve the best fuel. Restorative sleep. Stop skipping the night. Chapter. Welcome to one of the greatest deceptions of the modern world, sleeping less. A perception was created that the less you sleep, the more hardworking and successful you must be. Only need 4 hours of sleep. Sleep is a waste of time. We'll sleep plenty when we're dead. These statements became badges of honor, but this is one of the biggest lies we tell our bodies. This lie ties a strong string into the subconscious. Resting is laziness. I must always be productive. Because of this belief, even when you lie in bed, your mind keeps running. You think about your to-do list. You replay the stress of the day. You feel anxious about tomorrow. Your mind keeps generating stress hormones. You either can't fall asleep or you sleep poorly. You wake up tired, as if you never slept at all. Yet research shows that chronic lack of sleep doubles the risk of dementia. Short sleep duration is linked to weight gain. Inadequate sleep impairs emotional regulation. It weakens the immune system. Healthy and long-living people understand the sacredness of sleep. For them, sleep is not a waste of time. It is the body's most important repair and renewal process. When you lie in bed, say, I deserve to rest and sleep. My body and mind completely renewed during deep, peaceful sleep. I release all worries and surrender to safe, relaxing rest. I wake up refreshed, energized, and renewed every morning. Inner compass, the meaning of life. What is the strongest thing that keeps a person alive? The best medicines? The healthiest diet? No. The strongest force that keeps a human being alive is meaning, a reason to live. Psychiatrist Viktor Frankl discovered something astonishing while studying survivors of Nazi concentration camps. The ones who survived were not the physically strongest. The survivors were the ones who had a reason to live, a spouse waiting for them, a mission to complete, a child they hoped to reunite with. This sense of meaning kept them alive in the most unbearable circumstances. Now return to modern life. Most of us are living in a void of meaning. Life feels like working, eating, sleeping, and repeating. This lack of meaning ties a subconscious belief. What I do doesn't matter. My life is meaningless. This belief slowly rots the spirit. It leads to depression, hopelessness, chronic fatigue. Healthy and long-living people share one secret. They have an ikigai, a reason to wake up in the morning. Maybe it's perfecting a craft, maybe serving a community, maybe raising children, maybe making the world better, one small act at a time. When you wake up, say, "My life is valuable and meaningful. Everything I do serves a greater purpose. I have unique gifts to offer the world. Every day is a new opportunity to live my purpose." The power of connection. Loneliness is poison. Humans are social beings. We survived throughout history by living in tribes, supporting one another. But modern life has made us more isolated than ever. We live in crowded cities yet don't know our neighbors. We have hundreds of social media friends, yet no one to truly confide in. This creates a painful subconscious belief. I am alone. No one truly understands me. And this is not just emotional, it is physical. Research shows chronic loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Loneliness weakens the immune system, increases heart disease risk, accelerates dementia. Healthy and long-living people value connection. They spend time with family, friends, neighbors. They feel they belong to a community. When you feel lonely, say, "I am open to love and connection. I easily attract supportive and loving relationships. I am valued, loved, and part of a community where I belong." Flexible mind, freedom from frozen identities. The only constant in life is change. Everything is in flow and transformation, so why do we resist change so strongly? Because we cling to identities we built in our subconscious. I'm just an angry person. I'm bad at math. I'm shy. I'm too old to learn new things. We repeat these statements so often that they become a prison. We lock ourselves inside a fixed self-image and shut the door to all new possibilities. This rigid mindset harms mental and physical health. The brain, like a muscle, loses flexibility when not exercised. Cognitive decline accelerates with age. Healthy and long-living people have a flexible, growth-oriented mindset. They know their identity is not carved in stone. They believe they can always learn, grow, and evolve. When you feel inadequate, say, "I am constantly learning and growing. I am open to change and adapt easily to life's new situations. My capacity to learn is limitless." The healing of the present moment. Life happens only here. Where does the mind usually wander? Regrets of the past or worries about the future, almost never in the present. You think about a mistake from yesterday. You worry about something that might happen tomorrow. The mind never rests. This ties a belief. Happiness exists only in the future. When I retire, I'll relax. When I finish this project, I'll be happy. We keep postponing happiness. But every time we reach a goal, the mind creates a new one. It becomes an endless chase. We lose the only place life is actually lived, now. Healthy and long-living people master the art of presence. They know happiness is not a destination. It is the journey. When your mind scatters, say, "Everything I need is here and now." I release the past with love and trust the future. I focus my attention on the beauty of this present moment. Every breath is a gift. The captain of your life, radical responsibility. We've cut 9 strings, but there is one deeper, thicker core string that ties them all. If this one is not cut, The others slowly grow back. This core string is the victim mindset. It whispers, "Life is something that happens to me. I have no control. My happiness depends on external circumstances. I am just a leaf blown by the wind of life." This belief is comforting because it removes responsibility, but its cost is surrendering your power. Healthy and long-living people do the opposite. They take radical responsibility. They know life is not what happens to them. It is how they respond to what happens. They may have genetic predispositions, but they know their lifestyle choices influence everything. They choose meaning. They choose health. They choose identity. They choose response. Look into your own eyes in the mirror and say, "I take full responsibility for my health and my life. I consciously choose my thoughts, emotions, and actions. I have the power to care for my body and mind. I am the author of my destiny." Conclusion: cutting the strings and walking into freedom. Remember the elephant at the beginning of the story? The huge elephant tied to a thin rope, held back only by a belief. These 10 affirmations are the scissors that cut those ropes. Now you know, what held you back was never the rope outside. It was the old program inside your mind. Each morning you repeat these 10 affirmations. You plant new seeds in the soil of your subconscious. You cut old strings. You install new beliefs. With time and patience, these seeds grow into a forest that transforms your entire life. Your physiology will change. More energy, deeper sleep, better digestion. Your psychology will change. Less anxiety, clearer thinking, stronger confidence. Your relationships will change. More love, deeper connection. Your perspective will change. More meaning, more purpose. Now you see it clearly. Like that elephant, you can break the rope in a single move. You have the scissors. You have the words. You have the power. You are far stronger than you believe. Your body is far wiser than you imagine. Your life is far more in your control than you were taught. Start today, this morning. Cut the first string.